What's up my loves, my name is Paige, this is Paige with Paige, and today we're going to be doing my April book haul. Alrighty, so in the month of April, I just see books and I like them, and so it's fine. I have 15 books to talk about. 2 of them I've already read. 2 of them I'm replacing for double ups. So I don't really need to hold on to them, even though I haven't read them. But technically they're not adding any books to my TBR. Another 4 I am reading for the Booknetathon. So fingers crossed they will be done by the end of this month. And then the rest of them I just purchase. So to start with, I bought the collector's set from Kmart for like 20 bucks. Of the Hannibal series. So I've got Red Dragon and Silence of the Lambs, which I've already read, Hannibal, and then Hannibal Rising. So just those 4 to start us off. And then for Booknetathon, I bought An Ember in the Ashes by Saboteur. This is the first in the series, and I'm reading this for Caitlin from Mad Cheshire Rabbit. So this is one of her favourite series of all time. So I figured that I should pick it up and give it a go. I also got Pachinko by Min Jin Lee. I thought I already owned this, but apparently not. I think my sister might, and I'd sort of bought it into my shelves, but now she has it permanently because it's her book. So I ended up picking up my own copy. I could have asked her to bring it up with her. She is coming up on the 7th and this isn't being read until later in the month, but I figured it's stunning. So I was happy to accrue my own, and I believe Ash paid for this for me. Same as An Ember in the Ashes, didn't you?
Yeah.
Thanks, baby. And this is fulfilling Monica's prompt, so. And then the other 2 sort of mixed in with another thing that happened. So The House at the Edge of Magic by Amy Sparks. This is fulfilling Gavin's prompt. I have read this. I'm filming this on April, May 2nd. But yeah, I finished this yesterday and good things, so wait for my wrap up. This was to fulfill the prompt for house or home in the title for Buzzwordathon as well. I know I could have assigned it to Books and Lala, but I wanted to put it for Gavin because I just did. So that's what we've done. It's so cute. And then I got Waking Gods by Sylvain Novelle. This is the second in the Themis Files, and this is fulfilling Rachel from Let Me in the Libraries Square. And yeah, so very keen to get to this. Don't remember too much about the first one, but happy just to dive on in, see how we go. If I need to do a recap, I can. I do know this is told in interview format as well, so I will probably source the audiobook and listen to it that way whilst reading it along. Now, these 2 were part of a little deal that Ash and I had going, but didn't really need to happen, but it happened. So he spent 120 on 3 books, and I went to him and I was like, I want to spend 120 on books, and he was like, you're probably gonna end up with 8. Not inaccurate. So I ended up going into his work and I got a few books, and then I had only spent like $70, so we ended up going on Amazon and I spent another little amount there. So this is how we've ended up with this pile. So this came from Ash's work, Amazon. And the 2 other Amazon books that I ended up getting was The Five by Hallie Rubenhold. This is following, it's like giving the stories of the women that Jack the Ripper killed back their own lives and their stories. So normally we just hear that they're prostitutes and that's it. But that's not true. They do have their own life stories. So non-fiction about and just telling the lives of those women. So very keen to get to this. I have had my eye on it for ages, and hopefully we'll get to it soon. And I also got A Tangle of Spells by Michelle Harrison. This is the 3rd in the Wittersham Sisters series, and I am so keen to get to this. I love A Pinch of Magic, and I want to know, I want to enjoy. I could have done this for Gavin's as well, but we just played it. And then from Ash's bookstore again, I got Women Don't Owe You Pretty by Florence Given. I have had my eye on this for so long and it looks so fascinating. Yeah, I can't wait to dive in. There's a lot of illustrations and I feel like the messages and discussions in this is going to be wonderful. And yeah, I want to get to it. Hopefully sooner rather than later, but I say that for all of these and then they end up sitting on my shelves for 12 years because I have no self-control. And then we had a little like tally of books he thought I was going to buy, and he didn't tell me what was on them, but one we were pretty confident I was going to go for is The Sad Ghost Club by Liz Meddings. I have no idea what this is about. It's a graphic novel, and essentially I feel like it's dealing with anxiety and depression and like looking at the positives when you're a sad little ghost. It's so cute. I know that I'll sit down and read this in one sitting, but I don't want to do it this month because I have so much else I need to be prioritizing. But it's so cute. I'm so excited. And then I got Body Made of Stars by Laura Maylene Walter, and I have no idea what this is about aside from women. So the back little line says, Body of Stars is an inventive, urgent read about what happens when women are objectified and violently stripped of their choice, and what happens when they fight back. Like, done. Sign. Yep. Yes. So I am very excited to dive into this. I want to know what it's about. This cover is insane. There's another cover which I don't think is as nice or like as conceptualizing as this. And then they had a box of arcs that they're trying to give away to the public, and I have seen this floating around a lot, and so I picked it up to like just have a read over, and Ash's boss grabbed it and just put it in the bag, and that is Emotional Female by Yumiko Kudoda. So this is a art copy, and Yumiko Kudoda was every Asian's parent's dream. Model student, top of her class in medical school, and on track to becoming a surgeon. A self-confessed workaholic, she regularly put the knife before life, knowing it was all going to be worth it because it would lead her to a longed-for career. But if the punishing hours in surgery weren't hard enough, she also faced challenges as a young female surgeon navigating a male-dominated speciality. She was regularly left to carry out complex procedures without senior surgeons' oversight. She was called all sorts of things, from emotional to too confident, and she was expected to work a relentless on-call roster, sometimes 70 hours a week or more, to prove herself. Eventually it was too much, and Yumiko quit. This is going to be hard to read, but I am so fascinated, and I think it will be a very interesting read when I do get to it. And then finally, April, you gem of a person. I was talking about, so she received an ARC of this book, and I was like, losing my shit over it. So she went and pre-ordered it for me, and that is Malice by Heather Walter. I just know that this is a sapphic retelling of Sleeping Beauty, and I'm here for it. I don't want to know anything more. I'm gonna ride this, and I'm gonna enjoy the fuck out of it. So yeah, that's what I've got you for this one. But villain, sapphic, just yes, all my buzzwords. So these are all the books that I received in April. I gotta stop doing this, man. Speaking of, I failed my April TBR. So as a punishment, I'm going on a book buying ban. The thing is, I'm already anxious. If you want to see my proper like realization of what this means for me, please go back and watch my wrap up just at the end. It should be in there. But we have some options because I was freaking out. So one, I can either scrap the book buying ban and take Ash's pun, it still hurts me to say it, ishment, and for every book that I read, and I'm aiming to read 20 in the month of May, he gets to give me 4 puns per book. That's 80 puns I have to sit through, but that means I can have my book buying ban relieved. The other thing is I'm going down to Sydney, which is where all my major book shopping happens because I love it there, and my old bookstore is fucking fantastic, and I just love going in and seeing them, and then I usually pick up 1,000 things because yeah, we just do that. I do have a voucher for there, so I will be spending $30, but that was from a while ago, so I'm not counting it. You can't make me wait another fucking until I get to Sydney again, and I don't know when that's gonna be. So we're spending it then, that's fine. I've also established with Ash that I will have to use my coins that are in my purse if I do want to spend more than that $30. So I should be able to get 2 books. But yeah, I don't know what to do. Do I take Ash's punishment, or do I just suffer not buying books for a whole month? My Amazon wishlist is linked below. So the way that I've established my book man is my friends, so as in April, Cara and Jacqueline, cannot buy me books. Ash cannot buy me books. My parents can't buy me books. Oh no! Mum got me the blind date with a book! No, I'm opening it while she's here.
No, it's too bad you can't open it.
No, don't you fucking dare, boy! Don't you fucking dare!
You sound like you're low.
I know, it's alarming me. Alright, let me know in the comments what you think. Also, how did your book buying go in the month of April? Are there any that you absolutely adore and you're just so hyped to get to? Mine definitely would be Malice for that. If you like this video, feel free to give it a big thumbs up. And if you'd like to see more of this mess, feel free to subscribe. And I'll hopefully see you in my next video. Bye!